Santa Rosa Junior College's fourth president, Robert F. Agrella, was born and raised in Chicago, Illinois. He earned his bachelor's and master's degree in mathematics from Purdue University.
He began teaching algebra and trigonometry in 1967 at a high school south of his hometown. Shortly after earning his master's degree, he began his college career at the newly founded Pima Community College in Tucson, Arizona. By 1974, Robert Agrella had entered college administration as the founding dean of Pima's downtown campus.
4 years later, he moved west to California to become superintendent president of Mendocino College in Ukiah and helped guide the college through the post-Proposition 13 era. He would travel again to Pima to serve as provost of the district. In 1986, he was awarded his doctorate in education from Nova Southeastern University and returned to California to become superintendent president of Cabrillo College in Aptos.
By the decade's end, SRJC President Roy Michelson announced his retirement after nearly 20 years at the college's helm. The Board of Trustees interviewed candidates and selected Dr. Agrella to lead the college into the next millennium.
In August 1990, the board introduced the new president to the college community.
The new president saw the need for a more comprehensive planning process
and of forming the foundation for work to be accomplished during the coming years.
The Institutional Planning Council was established in 1991 and began publishing data in a widely distributed institutional planning guide.
In 1994, the first Community Needs Assessment was completed, and the results were used to begin addressing the identified community expectations of the institution.
The early 1990s saw the introduction of something called the World Wide Web. The president supported the technology explosion on campus, and the college became an early adopter of internet services. Ever-changing technology would be an unending challenge for district resource management.
As the college grew in the 1990s, more facilities were needed. Commercial property on the west border of the Santa Rosa campus was acquired to house the District Police, SRJC Foundation, and the Alumni and Friends Association. The facility also provided a new space for the Board of Trustees meetings.
This space gave personnel services, payroll, and the district compliance office easy access for the ongoing people needs of the district and community.
The 1995 dedication of a permanent facility for Petaluma, known as Petaluma Center, was built on 40 acres in anticipation of expanding facilities as growth demanded. This allowed the southern site of the college to begin expanding curriculum to serve our full-time student population in the South County.
The Child Development Center allowed for expanded program opportunities in early child education and provided childcare for students and staff.
With major funding from the Healthy Lives campaign, the Health Sciences Building allowed its physically scattered students to have a central and modern facility with which to hone their knowledge and skills in the health field.
In an experiment that lasted several years, the campus expanded to the Cottingtown Shopping Center, offering short-term open-entry, open-exit computer labs 7 days a week. The site made it easier for students to access classes with easier parking.
After moving between multiple sites for years, the public safety programs finally had a state-of-the-art training facility, including an indoor firing range and driving area.
In order to accommodate the ever-increasing student growth, Dr. Agrella realized it would be impossible to build enough new educational facilities with existing funding sources. The Board of Trustees decided to pursue the passage of a local Proposition 39 bond to fund additional buildings, replace decaying infrastructure, and build and maintain educational technologies.
Dr. Agrella directly guided the campaign process leading to a successful vote by the citizens of Sonoma County in March 2002, resulting in the passage of Measure A, which provided an infusion of capital funds that allowed the construction of the following facilities.
In order to relocate occupants of the future new library site, Annalee Village was constructed to provide a new home for disability resources, college skills, the Oak Leaf, and the Copy Center. This paved the way for the new library.
The new Learning Resource Center was nearly 5 times the size of the existing library. The state-of-the-art facility would see over 1 million visitors before it turned 1 year old. The facility became the heart of the campus and provided much-needed study and group workspace for students. It houses an art gallery, tutorial center, and media services on the first floor.
Construction at Schoen Farm provided a new pavilion with 2 multi-purpose classrooms, a wine education laboratory, a culinary kitchen, and an indoor arena. Adjoining is an outdoor arena and a new stable.
Parking is a challenge at most colleges, and the addition of 3,000 spaces as well as a new entryway into the campus provided much relief to the parking issue and a safer passageway into the campus.
After the library had vacated Plover Hall, First Stop student services were combined into the remodeled building.
When the art gallery moved to the new library, the museum was able to recover additional display space and underwent a remodel, resulting in an expanded space housing over 3,500 pieces of ethnic cultural art and artifacts.
The college leased space on Wright Road and began offering classes in the Roseland area, with an emphasis on serving the Spanish-speaking community.
By convincing the state to grant the Petaluma Center campus status, Dr. Agrella had transformed the college into a multi-campus district. This allowed additional funds to become available to expand the Petaluma campus into a more comprehensive site. Additional remodeling was done on the original buildings to accommodate many of these new service areas.
Redevelopment of the Santa Rosa campus quad area was complete with the construction of the new Student Services Center, which consolidated services that had been spread throughout the campus. It also provided space for student leadership and clubs.
Major work was completed to improve the outdoor playing surfaces on the Santa Rosa campus. The last building constructed with Measure A funds was the long-planned addition to the culinary program of a modern, state-of-the-art culinary facility.
After hearing the whirlwind of building activity that occurred in Robert Agrella's 22 years at the college, physical changes that offered so many new learning opportunities for students, one could think there was no time for anything else.
Nothing could be further from the truth. While all that construction was occurring, the president was committed to reshaping the college with 21st century instructional and student support services to better prepare students for university transfer as well as the world of work.
The president also created new ways to increase funding opportunities. He transferred the college foundation to an auxiliary organization status, allowing for more flexible ways to donate to the college and its students. He supported the establishment of the Ag Trust, Bear Cub Athletic Trust, Alumni and Friends, and the Schoen Farm Foundation. Schoen Farm was designated as a center, adding additional revenue to the budget.
Dr. Agrella nurtured the departments that helped with Sonoma County economic development, including the Small Business Development Center and the Sawyer Center.
As the college changed, so did Dr. Agrella. In order to maintain the people nature of SRJC, he established regular luncheons to meet with individuals from areas throughout the college. He also spent time individually learning about each staff member selected as Employee of the Month.
Showing concern and interest in the entire college community, Dr. Agrella could be seen attending theater productions, sporting competitions, planetarium shows, and other public activities presented by college departments.
He returned to the classroom to teach math in order to better understand the faculty perspective.
Always concerned for the well-being of the campus community, he managed and supported health issues related to the H1N1 outbreak, including the difficult decision to cancel Day Under the Oaks.
He remained compassionate during fiscal crises. Dr. Agrella was able to maintain a no regular staff layoff strategy, and working with bargaining units in a spirit of trust, he was successful. Under his leadership and during difficult times, the college stayed united.
As one who saw the value in each staff member, he encouraged all forms of staff development, supported professional growth, and expanded employment opportunities for all employees. He connected with employees at all levels of the institution.
All presidents are subject to criticism, and Dr. Agrella was no exception. But even in difficult situations, he proved himself up to the challenge to learn and grow and improve his own skills.
Respecting the college's traditions and the community's expectations for SRJC, he consciously brought additional ceremony to the annual commencements.
Dr. Agrella knew the importance of SRJC's relationship with the community it served. He worked with staff to establish the annual President's Address to the Community, a platform where he could share with the community the college's successes of the past year and the challenges of the future.
Working with the community, he helped augment educational opportunities with initiatives such as the Pepperwood Preserve Partnership and the Technology Academy, serving specialized classes unique to the North Bay.
Beyond his duties at the college, Dr. Agrella was involved in the community, serving on the boards of United Way, Santa Rosa Chamber of Commerce, Best Campaign Leadership, and North Bay Leadership Council, to name a few. and participated with the Press Democrats' Celebrate Community Partners.
Well respected throughout the state, Dr. Agrella was selected frequently to lead accreditation visits to other colleges, helping them improve their institutions. His input and ideas were sought out by leadership on statewide issues.
Despite a long list of accomplishments, Dr. Agrella was always clear that the praise belonged to the college, its board, its faculty, and its staff, not him. While his role as the superintendent-president required attending a multitude of events and serving as a community leader, Dr. Agrella is really an intensely private man who values those quiet evenings at home.
To cover 22 years of outstanding leadership in a short video is impossible. But as you can see, this college owes so much of its excellence to the man that worked tirelessly to keep SRJC as the incredible community resource that it is. For that, we thank our fourth president, Dr. Robert F. Agrella, and honor him with this event tonight.